Hi everyone, I am Sharadamani, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce. Today we discussed about the key managerial personals. Okay, who are the key managerial personals? Let's see. The key managerial personnel under the Companies Act 2013 are top level executive responsible for the company operations, strategic decisions, and regulatory compliances. Okay, they include the CEO, managing director, and the company secretaryship, whole-time director, and CFOs. Okay, their appointment is mandatory for the listed companies and public companies with the paid up capital of 10,000 crores, okay, or more. The definition and key roles of the KMP is under the section 2 bar 51. The KMP are the highest ranking officials who drive company performance and are directly responsible for compliances with legal obligations. According to section 251 and section 203 of the Compliances Act 2013, it includes the company's managing director or manager or chief executive officer, company secretary, whole-time directors, chief financial officers, and officers possibly usually one level below the board. Okay, the appointment and regulatory requirements is the mandatory appointment. Every listed company and public company with paid up capital of 10,000 crores or more must appoint full-time KMPs. Okay, the process is the appointment requires a board of directors meeting and in some cases approval from the general meeting. Okay, then restrictions is a personnel cannot act both as a chairperson and MD or CEO of the company simultaneously unless the company articles state otherwise. The role and limitation is the KMP have right to be heard at the audit committee meetings but cannot vote. Okay, uh, it is the individual with authority and responsibility for planning, directing, and controlling an entity activities. They are driving force behind an organization growth, strategy, and performance. Okay, the the core pillars of KMP responsibilities are strategical direction, setting the vision and long-term goal of a company. The next one is operational oversight, managing day-to-day activities and ensuring efficiency. Okay, the next one is operational oversight, managing day-to-day activities and ensuring efficiencies. Financial stewardship, overseeing financial and accounting the risk management. The key role of KMP with structure is the first one is the board of directors oversees strategic directions, hires CEOs, and forms specialized committees. The chief executive officer responsible for overall strategic and tactical directions, leading senior management. The chief operating officer manage daily operations under the CEO's direction. The chief financial officer manage financial accounting and risk management. The vice president lead key functions areas like engineering and sales. Okay, the company secretary and the whole-time directors circular for compliances and governance as defined by acts like Indian Companies Act 2013. Okay, the impact of KMP is the making or breaking an organization. Strong KMP drivers growth and ensure good corporate governances. Poor oversights of greed from KMP can lead to the breakdown of the governance principles. Their decision directly influence the company's tradition and the shareholders' trust. The KMP, for example, the linchpin of good corporate governance. Okay, it is essential for ethical leadership and transparent operations. Their commitment to planning, directing, and controlling activities builds a foundation for the trust and accountability. The ultimate KMP or the custodies of an organization and integrity and the long term visibility. Okay, in this some of the disadvantages the limitations and the restrictions are there, and the liabilities and the importance. The KMP are designated to ensure high standards and of corporate governances, transparency and accountability. They are responsible for conducting day-to-day affairs, managing finance and ensuring the statutory compliances. They also hold significant liability if the company fails to comply with the regulations. The restrictions of a person cannot act both chairpersons and the company's uh, uh, CEOs. The company simultaneously useless for the company's article stake otherwise. So the limitation is it have the right to be heard at our audit committee meetings, but cannot be voted. Okay. So thank you for watching.